priced at less than 20 bucks, and they're great holiday gift ideas. We'll get them out for you in time for Christmas gift giving. Brand new tonight and on the air for the very first time. I started this great dramatic build-up, man, on the introduction. We were getting like a good head of steam up, and then I had to talk about slankers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you. This is Kasey Kahne. Welcome, man. It's good to have you here.
It's good to be on the show. It's been a while. Last time I was with you, it had to have been 3-4 years ago, yeah. And we weren't in North Carolina. I can't remember where we were.
You know, it's kind of escaping me as well, but it's great to have you back on the show. Okay. And we've got a ton of stuff to talk about in a short period of time.
Sounds good.
What you and I have in front of us, the press conference has not been released. Nobody, other than our audience at home and the folks here at Whiskey River, have even seen these cars. This is the brand new paint scheme for Kasey for next year, 2010. And you are also showing us for the very first time the car that you'll drive at Speed Weeks at Daytona.
Yes. For
the Bud Shootout, the Gatorade Dual 150.
Well, not the Bud Shootout, just the 500.
Okay.
And the Fontana, the first race out in California, the Fontana race.
The following week from Daytona.
We'll be in this car at the Bud Shootout. We'll be in the red Bud car. Yeah.
Well, this is the new teaming. Budweiser has always been a huge supporter of the Summer and Winter Olympic Games. So here is the Vancouver 2010 Team USA car that Kasey will drive coming up for most of the Speed Weeks events, out at Fontana the week after. But this was a relationship that started with Richard Petty, Ray Evernham, now yourself, to give us on this program a chance to unveil them to the world, because nobody knew about this stuff. And I want you to take a look. I'm going to turn them around to the front, because this is big news. You're going to see something on the front that's very different. Next year, you're going to Ford.
Yes, that is definitely different than what we've had. We've been with Dodge, and it's been good. We've had some victories and ran really well with Dodge. But yeah, we're switching over. Richard Petty Motorsports is switching to Ford, and you know, the Olympic car is going to be great to run that car. I'm a huge Olympic fan. I watch the Summer Olympics when they're on, the Winter Olympics.
Well, you're a snowboarder, aren't you?
Well, I try to snowboard. I learned how to ski growing up, and now I've tried snowboarding, and it's been a painful learning experience, but it's part of it. So
yeah, snow looks really soft until you hit it.
It's not
a lot, right? So the big change over to Ford. I mean, the announcement was made obviously earlier this year that Ray Evernham had teamed up with. At that point, it was Petty Enterprises. Now it's Richard Petty Motorsports, but they have not been in a Ford since 1969. So you're starting a brand new era, if you will, for Richard Petty and Ray Evernham.
Right. Well, it's you know, with Richard Petty Motorsports, it's neat to come in there and whatever they decide to do. You know, they want to go and run Fords and be part of you know, work with that manufacturer, and it's going to support us. You know, like they say they're going to. I think it's exciting and something to look forward to. And I raced Fords when I first came into the Nationwide Series, so. It's kind of be going back to Fords, which will be nice for me. I think it'll be good. Hopefully we can run really well with them.
Well, it's bringing back some memories for me, because I remember the Budweiser colors back in '94 with Bill Elliott.
Right.
When he was running in Cup competition. And Ford has really rolled out the red carpet with support for you guys for next year.
Yeah, they've definitely seemed very excited about it, seemed very excited to have everybody from Richard Petty Motorsports being part of them, and we have you know, Yates engines, Ford Yates engines, and it should be a neat little partnership that we join here and that we work with. So I look forward to it. I think we're going to run better.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations on the run this past weekend here in Charlotte.
Yeah, we had a good run. I think we were the quickest car, and you know, especially the last 150 laps until Jimmy got to the front, and then suddenly we made a bit of a mistake and couldn't run within those final laps. But yeah, we had a great Budweiser Dodge.
So getting excited already about this weekend? So what
I look forward to
Charlotte to Martinsville to Talladega in the span of 3 weeks.
Right, and then back to Texas, and we just hit all these tracks that are very different, and you know, short track this weekend, a fast momentum track at Charlotte, now short track, and then 3-4 wide drafting the following week. So it's you definitely have to be able to adapt and be ready for each track when you're part of the NASCAR series.
What are you going to do in the off season? Which, by the way, for these guys is about 2 days long.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually already started with some things for next year. You know, preparing and getting ready.
Making a switch from Dodge to Ford is not something that happens overnight.
No, and it takes a lot of people working hard on that. So, you know, this whole deal is going to be a big difference. We've started with photo shoots and just preparing for next year. And I'm going to try to get a little break early December. Try to go on some type of a 4 or 5 day vacation somewhere hot and nice, and and then closer to Christmas, hopefully get up in the mountains and do some snowmobiling, maybe some hunting. You know, I definitely enjoy hunting once in a while, so you know, we'll try to spread it out and enjoy ourselves on the off season.
I know how busy you are. This is your only opportunity to be on the show for tonight for 2010. These are the brand new paint schemes for Budweiser and Ford. Then we also have the new Winter Olympic Games car that'll be driven during Speed Week, and then also the following week at Fontana. Thanks for taking the time and coming out and just playing on our final show of the year, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me out here.
Thank you very much. We got a lot more coming up tonight. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be joining us here at Whiskey River before we end up our program. And everything in the show is brand new, including